Hey everybody, Super Tomato here. So today we're going to be playing Armored Warfare. Armored Warfare it's PvP and it's PvE. It's a lot like World of Tanks but with modern vehicles, and they really specialize in the PvE more than anything. So you get these amazing missions, and as we're going to hear right here, this guy's going to give us a briefing as to what to expect.
The strike team is here, but they've split into fighting teams to cover more ground. Cut them down one by one. Black Company, we've just got new intel. The cartel is unloading crates of anti-tank mines from the train. Destroy the shipment. Proceed with caution.
So as we heard there, we are supposed to be hunting down these enemy vehicles that have taken over this train, and we're going to try and destroy their mine shipments as well. So on the map you see there's blue squares and there's a red square, and the blue squares are the secondary objectives and the red squares are the primary. So there I am destroying a secondary objective because it was on the way. So the vehicle that I'm playing with today is the M1 Abrams AGDS, and AGDS stands for Armored Ground Defense System. This vehicle was designed as a way for the US to keep up with their anti-air systems. So the whole idea behind this tank was that it would take the armor and the maneuverability of an M1 Abrams and combine it with the ability to shoot down aircraft. The designers figured out that this would be a frontline vehicle, so they needed a way to be able to kill tanks as well. And to do that, they gave it ATGMs, which you can see are in the pods on the left and right top of the turret. So the ATGMs are specifically for ground vehicles and destroying ground vehicles, while the 35mm autocannons were used to shoot down aircraft and helicopters. The M1 AGDS was never actually built. It was designed in mid-1996, but by 1997 the US had started production on an AA version of the Bradley called the M6 Linebacker, and that's what took over the US military's anti-air vehicle function. So in Armored Warfare, the M1 AGDS is a Tier 9 premium vehicle. The hull is from an M1A2 Abrams, which is a Tier 8 in the game, so its hull does get penetrated quite a bit by vehicles of Tier 9, so you kind of have to really keep your armor facing enemy vehicles or else they'll just go straight through your side. My favorite part of the vehicle though is the ATGMs. So you get 12 in a salvo, and 12 ATGMs can do a ridiculous amount of damage. So on average, at tier 8 and 9, you're looking at like 15,000 damage in a PvE game. It's not out of the question to get up to 20,000 within the first 3 or 4 minutes of the battle, which is so nice to look at. Just so nice to see 5 enemy tanks show up in front of you and being able to take out all 5 of them with just yourself. So, one of the nice things about PvE that I wish World of Tanks would pay attention to is these missions are dynamic. They're not just the same thing over and over again, and it feels like you just have to sit there and grind constantly. The other thing that's so nice is that every 5 minutes, the PvE missions that are available rotate. So you're not constantly doing the same thing over and over again, and you know what you're getting yourself into as well for the most part. So if you don't like a certain mission, you don't have to play it. It's that simple. So like with the most recent PvE game mode that World of Tanks had, there was no way of knowing what map you were going to get on. And the map could completely determine whether or not your team was gonna do good or not. But I'll save the rest of that for a different video. For now, let's just focus on Armored Warfare. This game, it's so underrated. I feel bad for this game because they get overshadowed by World of Tanks. But their game, I find it's a lot more enjoyable consistently than World of Tanks. Just because you don't have to worry about fighting people that are playing tanks that they've done thousands of battles in. You can play missions, have objectives to complete that aren't just capture the enemy base or kill all the enemy tanks. It's just a real nice variety in general from the norm that is World of Tanks. And these guys really do care about their game. They really do. They do try and make it balanced. They listen to the community whenever there's complaints. And that's something that I really do appreciate from a game company nowadays. I really do intend on making more Armored Warfare videos because I believe it deserves that recognition. The game is fun, and it's unique, and it's exciting, and it's just everything that World of Tanks isn't. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the Armored Warfare and of this style of content, the kind of looking into the history of the vehicle. Press the like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.